Okay, so one thing I totally just love about Patrick Ta is that his story sort of like wanting to open a tanning salon and not working and moved to LA. Like when you look back at that, does it ever make you feel like connected to sort of remember? I feel like everyone here is uber successful, but they all came from a place of struggle in the beginning. So do you connect with that at all?
Well, I mean, I think most. I mean, there are people that we know, that are definitely like Instagrammers and influencers who haven't had that struggle. But I have a special connection with Patrick because we both have Vietnamese, parents. I'm Vietnamese Chinese. He's Vietnamese, and we have the same background, same upbringing, and we, I think. Honestly, as Asians, the one thing that I think all Asians, no matter what Asian ethnicity you are, there is a work ethic that is instilled and a belief in yourself, and a strong belief you have to have in yourself. And I'm so proud of his journey and the fact that he had to believe himself and no one else believed in him, and that's one of the most important things in success. So I'm not surprised at all that he's here, but I'm just so happy and excited for him that it's happening now.
And his parents were here earlier and they were posing. It was like we were all dying. We all like had tears in our eyes watching them because they look so proud. And I feel like every time I see you on social media, I think you and Chrissy Teigen, your realness levels are unparalleled. So I feel like as a girl's girl, you totally represent that. Like, what does it mean to you? Because similar to Patrick in the beauty industry, you have so many women looking up to you. So how do you sort of navigate that space?
So the question was
just like women looking up to you in particular, the way that like a lot of people in the industry and beauty look up to Patrick. Like, what does that mean to you?
Well, that's very kind. I think that's. I think any time that you're in a position where what you do or who you are is on a platform that reaches more people, you're just very lucky to be able to have that reach, no matter how far it is, no matter how small or big. And it just, especially for me to be an Asian American person, and when I was growing up, there weren't a lot of Asian American people that you would see, or they would be in stereotypical roles in movies and TV. And so, to me, I just, I take it very seriously. I try to be thoughtful about things, and it's, it's a big honor just to have anybody look up to you or, follow what you do.
Yeah, absolutely. And lastly, has Patrick given you like one go-to makeup tip that you always remember now whenever you're getting ready?
There is not one, because it's like a few projects ago, I do my own makeup on sets now.
Wait, really?
For any movie or TV, I do my own.
That's rare though.
But it's because, when I, being Asian American, I've had so many problems, and one little thing can change my face completely, and so for me, I may not do it the best, but I was always, if I look bad on camera because I messed up or I did something that's easier than somebody else distorting my face or making me look a way that I don't see myself, or I don't want the character to be.
Right.
So he and I have gone through a few times of just like from start to finish. And he's told me that these are his secrets, and I don't share them with anybody, but they wouldn't work on anybody because they're specific to me.
Right.
But yeah, I have like, beginning to end, all of his tips for me.
Since you're doing your own makeup, do you sort of like cut your get ready time lower so you can sleep in?
But that's the problem, is that you can't really rush through it, but I do because it's my own. So it never looks the same. Yeah. And I actually have to like work. I have to like do it again with him to be like, okay, what am I doing wrong? And it's a really specific thing of like where you even place like the blush. Like I will naturally just place it close to my nose and my cheeks to make, but it's not, it actually will change the look of my face, where he puts it higher up. And so I've got to learn. The one thing I have not mastered is the eyeshadow application, because it's a whole process of layering and yeah, it's a difficult thing, but he's going to teach me.
I feel like you've mastered the blowout. That's like, I'm in a growing out phase of a bob, and so it's always in a bun right now, and I'm like dying. Did you ever cut your hair short and just like wait for it to grow long?
Yeah, well, my hair, and I only know this because we had to measure it when I was doing X-Men, because we had to put purple pieces in for my character. But my hair grows an inch a month. Yeah.
What? Okay, I'm sorry. I know you have to talk to other people. How do I get my hair to grow? And is it another Asian American thing?
I mean, I don't know, because my sister doesn't have that. My mom does have. My mom's hair grows really fast, but mine, we had to measure it, so it goes. So I've chopped it off, and it just goes back.
An inch a month? What are you eating?
I don't know. I don't think it's nothing really. It's just like. I mean, it's just, but that's also the problem, is like that I have a lot of hair, it's really thick, and so, it's really hard to get dimension in it for like camera and stuff. So I've had to recently, for the first time ever, put a perm into it to give it texture. I've had to put highlights into it, just doing things to like damage it up just so that it looks better on camera and on red carpets and stuff. But the length, I don't know. I am happy about it because then I realize how hard that is. And so when I can chop it off, I can just like grow it back out. It's not that big of a deal for me. But I have many other issues with my hair. But
you're like the best person to interview because this does not feel like an interview. I feel like I'm just talking to somebody. I love that. Thank you. That's so rare. Everyone's like so sort of like on. I don't know. Like celebrity interviews, usually they're kind of like quick. But you're so sweet. Thank you.
That's nice.
It's very kind.
I wonder what everybody else is like. What are they doing?
They're more like just to want to get in a party.
Oh. Well, I'm also here because I love Patrick so much, and sometimes I will go past, doing interviews just because like I've got to get in, or, it's like I don't have much more to say in life, but it's Patrick and I want to stop, and everyone's here to support him, so that means a lot to me, So the fact that you guys are here matters to me. He's like a brother to me, so.
You're so sweet. Well, it's so nice to see you.